BBC released a Doctor Who trailer at a decent time in Australia challenge. The Power of the Doctor trailer, the full trailer, has finally just come out after a lot of anticipation from the fans. I'm here to talk about it. It's currently 9:40 p.m. on a Saturday night in Australia, and I'm a few gins down, so we're going to keep on drinking a bit of gin, and we're going to look shot by shot through this trailer and break it all down for you. That's the way we do it here on the 50% Doctor Who podcast. Speaking of which, you should give us a subscribe and a like. We're pushing through. We'd love to reach that 200 sub mark by the end of the month, by Halloween, Spooky Town. Let's do it. But stick around and check out this video first, and hopefully you enjoy our breakdown of the Power of the Doctor trailer. Let's go! This is where the fun begins. So our first shot, it starts, we've got this sort of whirlwind shot of the TARDIS, and it's flying above what looks to be a bullet train. Now, TV Zone over on Twitter made these teasers of a bullet train earlier on, a few weeks ago, saying there's something to do with a bullet train in the plot. And this definitely adds up here, and there's a lot of shots in this that look like it's a bullet train. And, we've seen from promotional material that I think the Cybermen are going to be involved. Maybe they're hijacking something from this train. And I think this is going to be our opening part of the episode, because it seems pretty tame here. And I think this is where Jodie's final sad adventure is going to begin. So we have Hello Doctor, Jodie looking sad again, the Master looking all evil, and Rasputin again, more Time Vortex action. Now this is lit. This is awesome. We've got some sick volcano shot here, which is super impressive VFX wise, unless they've just jumped over to the National Geographic or the BBC documentary department and just pulled this out of there. But I think this is a VFX shot. And this looks awesome. You can hear Kate's got this wonderful voiceover. She's saying, so a bunch of the world's leading seismologists have disappeared. A bunch of the world's biggest paintings have gone missing. There's a lot going on. That's what Kate's saying. And in the meantime, we see Kate, we see Ace looking at some paintings, and we see Yaz and the Doctor in a quarry with this blue sort of VFX stuff. Looks like the location from the SFX, I think it was either SFX or Empire, released an article recently with Jodie talking about her regeneration series, and that was a very cool promotional poster or picture, which we all thought could be her regeneration scene. But no, this looks, again, maybe early on in the story, we see Yaz and the Doctor looking out over this landscape, and the sky has got this blue robot tech stuff going on. Really, what is going on? Is it Cybermen-esque, the blue stuff? Have the Cybermasters been doing something in the background of Flux? What is going on? Now, this VFX shot this could be the best VFX shot Doctor Who's ever had. I'm a sucker for an old CGI explosion. And I think this looks like the Empire State Building is just being blown to smithereens. And this looks incredible. Like, what? The VFX, this is awesome. They've clearly pumped a bunch of the budget into this, and that's fantastic. Classic Doctor pulling down a leather shot, but then we have Dan and, the rest of the TARDIS team on top of this bullet train. So it looks like they're trying to jump on board of this bullet train. So maybe the Doctor and Dan and Yaz in their orange spacesuits, which look awesome, by the way. Maybe they're trying to grab something from this bullet train. And the Cybermen are also after that same thing. Are they after the same prize? Who knows? We will find out on October 23rd when this episode comes out. And then this TARDIS shot on what looks like another planet. So far we've had Earth, we've had CGI blue quarry, and then we've got this, which is like CGI. I don't know what's going on here. They look like mushrooms, but I don't think they are. And space is red in the background. What are we looking at here? What are we... This gives me like Legends of the Sea Devils under the water on the sea floor vibes. I don't know, could be wrong about that, but that's what this looks like. VFX work is a little bit ropey here, but hey, this is just a trailer. Who knows? I've got a Dalek saying a Dalek incursion on Earth is imminent, and it's through one of them hologram thingies. But then we're also seeing like a big CGI, I guess, Dalek planet? Could this be Skaro? We got Daleks on it. This really is the biggest enemies of the world, of the Doctor, all coming together. This episode is hyped up a lot, and it's a 90-minute runtime. And I think, I was very worried, even with the 90-minute runtime, of how much they're going to stuff into this episode. With past companions coming back, wrapping up the Doctor's time, the Timeless Child stuff, the Daleks, Cybermen, so much going on. I was very worried as to if they're actually going to be able to pull it off, and if the Daleks were just going to be in one scene, if Ace of Tegan were just going to be in one scene. But it looks like there's a lot of all the different things, so this could work. This could be awesome. The Master says, "Can I let you in on a little secret?" We also have our orange spacesuit gang throwing out one of those rope ladders. You know what the cyber leader in season 2 was climbing up? They're throwing out one of those. I'm guessing that's how they're gonna get on top of the bullet train. You know, we've seen the TARDIS flying above the bullet train. We're seeing these guys throwing out a rope ladder, and then we've also seen a shot of these 3 characters landing on top of the bullet train. I think they're gonna climb down this ladder, and that's gonna be our explosive, energetic action start to this episode. Vinder, of course, is back here. Love that guy. TARDIS is red. The TARDIS behind Vinder is red. What is going on here? This is spicy, Chibbers. What are you up to, man? Yaz says, has it never occurred to you that it could be a trap? On the TARDIS panel here, we have ha 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 ha. This is very like Joker-esque, like it's cool. Clearly it's something from the Master, whether it's a message, a trap that the Master has done. Maybe this is how the Master first gets involved, by the Doctor seeing this message. I don't know, I'm just theorizing. And then here's something that is interesting. This like just ball of energy. We can see that looks like Earth in the background there. This could be from one of the planets. Later in the trailer, we're gonna see multiple planets. This looks like a shot from another planet, and then you can see Earth in the background. There's a lot happening here, and I love it. The Master says, this is the day that you are erased from existence. Lots of hype going on here, and I don't know, I'm stressed. It could just be Uncle Jin talking here, but I'm stressed. We also got this stunning shot, the CGI looks fantastic here, of 2 planets, and they look like they're at war, sending missiles off at each other, so maybe that's the unit and stuff on Earth battling this other planet. I don't know what this other planet is, but one thing to note oh no, that isn't Earth. That's not what Earth looks like. What are these 2 planets? And they're both half destroyed. You can see there's little bits of like fire and destruction on them both. A universe is colliding here? I don't know, but then in the foreground of this shot as well, you can see that there's that what I called mushrooms, that red rocky weird thing. I don't know what's happening, but it's awesome. And then this is cool. This is like Star Wars Starkiller Base style stuff here. One of the planets is shooting a laser at Earth. There's a lot of planet VFX stuff happening here. I don't know if Earth was the planet we were just looking at before, but there's this massive like cyber robot planet thing that is shooting a laser at Earth. And it's dope, man. They really have spared no expense in putting this episode together. Ashad's back, baby, doing his thing. Shooting up boys with his little cyber boys in the background. Good thing to note is that in the background, these aren't the Cyber Master Cybermen that we know are in this episode. So we have the normal Cyber Warriors with Ashad, and then the Cyber Masters maybe working with the Master, you'd assume. Maybe the Cybermen are at war with the Cyber Masters. There's so much going on. Doctor and Yaz enter the TARDIS with a bit of an explosion. Now this little bit of energy here is here again. We can see this blue planet again. This energy is shooting a red light at this planet. There's 2. Oh my goodness me. Guys, there is 2 TARDISes in this shot. Do we have a multi-Doctor story on our hands? This is... wow. That is dope. And also in the background we can see Earth, and it kind of looks like Mount Everest is on the planet that we're on. I have so many questions. I'm gonna cry. I'm just gonna drink. Master waves his hands. Our Team TARDIS fly through this bullet train thing. It looks like there's a Cyberman there as well, I think. And this is sick. I read in the SFX, I think it was SFX magazine, Sophie Aldred, she was saying that she wanted to do some action and stuff. We can see her here in her iconic Ace jacket with a parachute. She's in, I think that could be New York. Is she in the New York component of this? Because that looks like a New York style building to the side there, not a UK style building. And that could be like the one tower in the background, but she's parachuting. Looks like she's got her baseball bat behind her there. Oh, we're in for such a treat. It's incredibly dangerous. We see Tegan and Ace. They're loading their guns. They're about to shoot them up. So they're clearly facing off against Ashed and the Cybermen here. A spaceship? Is that a Cyberman spaceship? It definitely could be. Is this a Cyberman planet? It's all blue. Is it like the Cyberman planet versus Earth? I don't know. Someone's saying it's a really bad idea, and they're not sounding good. I don't know who that is. I thought it was Kate Stewart at first, but now I think it's a guy. I don't know who's saying that, but they're not well. Not well at all. Then we got the bullet train, her final battle. Jodie saying anything could happen. Jodie and Yaz run to the TARDIS. I presume that's gonna connect to the shot in the TARDIS when they're running later on. Yaz says, I don't want it to end. Hear me out, Chibnall. If you make me cry, it's time for a fight, bro. Here's to Yaz. And then we got a bunch of blue lasers firing at Earth. Earth's not well. We got running up corridors, blue lights, everything's crazy. We got 5 Daleks looking pretty intimidating. Notably, they've got their normal laser guns back, not the ones from either the Daleks. And then we have that same shot again of Jodie going, yes, which the YouTube has written as the subtitles as her saying yes. Maybe she's saying yes. She's going, yes! I'm regenerating! So that was a dumb bit. Yeah, that is our trailer for The Power of the Doctor. We also got a stunning new poster to come with it, which looks dope. There's so much to think about. And just looking at these still frames, there is so much to dissect still now. I feel like I've not done a very good job of breaking this down. The 2 TARDISes is something that's sticking in my mind. Like, what's going on there? Is that a Joe Martin return? Why is one of the TARDISes got red lights coming from within it? Is it a Master's TARDIS? So many theories, so many thoughts. Tomorrow, you're going to be getting, 2 days, Monday, 3 p.m. Perth, Western Australia time, you're going to get a new episode of the podcast that was filmed before this trailer came out. In that episode, we're going to be talking about the Husbands of River Song. We get quite drunk in the process. Next week, so the week before Jodie's farewell episode, The Power of the Doctor, you will have us diving into this trailer and giving all of our final predictions and thoughts of the Centenary special. Because there's a lot to dissect here, a lot of theories that are connecting. You've got Jodie in a chamber here as she regenerates. They've released another promo picture of Jodie doing that regeneration in the chamber thing from a different angle. And that leads me to think that, maybe the Cyberman or the Cybermasters and the Master are trying to pull her regeneration energy from her. Maybe the Master needs more regenerations. I feel like that's a plot point that's been done before, but I don't quite remember. Anyways, we'll be diving deep into that in a week and a bit's time on the podcast, just to get you hyped going into The Power of the Doctor. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that video. We'd love to get to 200 of you so soon, because we are so close, and we just want to keep going with you guys. We love having a lot of fun with you guys and talking about Doctor Who. That's what we do, and it's the only thing that we're good at. Okay? Sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna go finish this gin. I'm gonna have some more gin. I'm gonna go back up to my room, and I'm gonna edit this video because it's 10 p.m. and this is my Saturday night. This is what it's come to. Worth it. See you next time. Thanks for watching, and enjoy The Power of the Doctor.